I'm Bo.
I'm JP.
And this is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. Yes, this is show for... Where are we? April 26th? Yeah.
2018.
2018.
We're more than a quarter of a way... Almost a quarter of a way through the year.
Son of a bitch. It's going quick, man. It's going quick. But, yeah, we are here for you to come enjoy us, and we can feed you the news that we thought was so interesting. How is that racist? Voices aren't racist. No, they can't be. Anyways, yes. Anyways, so this is the show that you love, and we do a live show every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Spreaker.com/SLYK Radio and Facebook.com/SLYK Radio. If you choose to do so, you can also pick us up later on Stitcher, iTunes, and any RSS feed that you want to pump in. Mm-hmm. We are doing also the iHeartRadio, and then soon Spotify, pending approval.
Pending an email?
The email already came, pending approval.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So,
nice.
Yeah. So there. Oh, I need to get the motor, JP. Hold on. Let me move. No, you stay in frame. You are one with frame. And
oh, that was fine.
Bam.
This isn't going to do anything now.
You never know. Things happen. Okay, hello. Is this racist? Am I a white boy doing Russian voice? Is that racist? I don't know. Yeah, anyways. So, hi, Hannah. But, yes. So, come join us as we talk about all kinds of fun stuff. But, as you know, we like to start our show with the intro to the craft brew.
In review.
JP, what are we drinking?
Tonight we are drinking the Saddle Bronc Brown Ale, from Blacktooth Brewing Company. They are from Sheridan, Wyoming. This beer was given to us by our buddy Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
This is a 4.8 ABV. This English-style brown ale with a malt profile of caramel, toffee, and cocoa. A dark ale that is well-rounded with malty sweet flavor and clean finish.
Oh, Coco. Thank you. Coco, thanks you. Yeah.
I should just plug this in, because then I can control it from here instead of having to reach over like a ninny. Is ninny racist?
I don't know what ninny is.
You're a ninny! I don't know. I don't know.
Does that mean like nincompoop?
Maybe. It's one of those terms you're never really sure until it happens. Oh, this camera fell down. Let's fix that. Oh, no, what you doing? Come on, bro. Bro, what you doing, bro? Okay. There we go. Okay. Yes. So, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, that beer, it's coming to our mouths and to your ear holes. So, yes. Hangins. We always want to tell you about one of our awesome sponsors. That's Hangins. Hanginz is an awesome product that works with any phone with a case, allowing you to strap it to your neck, your wrist, your purse, your backpack to keep from falling to the ground. It's only $4.99 with free shipping. So go online to our website, solikeyouknow.com. Click on the link on the bottom right-hand side and order your Hangins today. That's Hangins. Hanginz.
My profile's up there now.
Yeah. More things will be up there. I'm having time that will allow me to actually maintain the website a little better. For now. It will get better. It's going to happen. So. But let's get that oriented. There we go. So, yeah, all kinds of beers and drinks and fun times and shiznizzles. There we go. Gotta make it pretty. God damn, why does this look like crap? Whatever. Fix it later. Yes, so, moving right along into Slick Feed.
Where we geek on your week.
Yeah, boy. So, if you are a fan of Firefly like I am, JP, for sure, we are getting a new series.
Brown coats!
Yeah! But not on TV. Sorry.
Fuck you.
How many people did I make happy and sad?
It would just get canceled like halfway through. Again.
That's fair.
It's like, oh, it's back. It's like, shit, it was back. I forgot to watch it. And it was like off air.
They had to go off air, and then they'd release a movie that would kill everything. But yes, so what was I saying? Yeah. So we are getting into a book series. As of right now, we have 3 books confirmed. The first of which is going to be called Big Damn Hero. Not Hero. That is my puppy. Big Damn Hero, which is coming out this fall. It's pretty cool. Followed by The Magnificent Nine in March of 2019. And the third one called Generations. I didn't happen to see when that was. But all of them are very Firefly-y. And I am excited.
Well, I hope that one follows the captain, the first one.
The first one, it's definitely based on the Firefly crew, fortunately. It's not like a little offshoot.
What?
Jaina is... they go to I think it's a moon. Some moon. Because Jaina's ex contacts her. They don't really say more than that.
The satellite.
Yes. The satellite of love. There's kind of an empty chat room tonight.
Mm-hmm. We're probably watching Infinity War.
No one gets to watch Infinity War.
Hey, we didn't have a show last week because we were watching something else.
What's that? Is because Super Troopers is fucking awesome? Shut up! I don't want to hear myself.
Volume.
How do you mute yourself?
We're Inception.
I can't. I don't know how to. Okay, there we go. No, that was really retarded. Sorry, stupid. How do you share?
You just put share.
There's no share option. It's just like, you gotta figure this out, fucker.
iOS.
Whatever. It's not even iOS, it's Facebook. It's Facebook just going,
I was able to share it.
Shut up. I will figure this out. But yeah, so I'm just excited. I'm super excited about the Firefly series coming out. I'll be picking it up for sure.
I know what you're excited for right now, though.
Oh, yeah.
God of War 4 came out last week, guys.
Hell yeah, it did.
And it's been critically acclaimed even before it came out because review copies went out a week before. Usually, if copies are coming out of video games to gaming review sites and stuff like that, that means they're not afraid. They know their game is good.
Oh, yeah.
And it's currently sitting at a 98 for PS4 top games on there,
which,
on Metacritic.
As far as I'm concerned, totally fucking reasonable because I bought it the night it came out, which was also the evening of JP's birthday party because he's getting old too. But it does happen. It does happen. Lucky bastard. You're going to be young looking until you're 80, and then suddenly you're going to be 400.
400 and wise. Wise as fuck.
Yeah! That's a good thing. It's definitely
how do I make money? You save it. Beard flick.
Hello, Nicole. So yeah, God of War was super awesome. I'm so glad it came out, and I've been playing it a lot. Getting my butt handed to me something fierce. It's pretty painful. Okay, shut up. I was on that. You're not even to the hard part yet. All right.
I got killed a couple of times when I started it, but then I started to realize I can't play this the old God of War series that I'm used to. You have to play it like a Dark Souls.
It really is.
Or Batman Arkham Knight.
It's roll.
It's what? Something's about to hit you. Oh no!
Yeah. Dodging is super important in this one, and your shield is super important in this one, which is fantastic. It really adds a level of challenge to the game that wasn't there before. It's not just so much a hack and slash versus, just straight up, you really got to plan out what you're going to do, because you don't know what's going to happen. You know what's going to go on. It's just, there's a red arrow popping up behind you, and you better dodge something.
Yeah, you just press X.
So
phase out of it.
Yeah, but it's really well done. The graphics are absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, it looks stunning. I didn't check to see what did you have? Did you emphasize performance or did you emphasize frame rate? Because there are options in there.
I didn't see those options.
Maybe it's for PS4 Pro that I'm thinking about.
It might be Pro because I didn't see those options. That would definitely probably be a Pro with the 4K system. So that wasn't. I didn't see that very much. But I'm not too worried about getting a Pro at this point. I'll probably just wait till the PlayStation 5. Unless someone
because there's
gives me one for
the
free.
rumors are like out there, so they were like, "Oh, 2020." I was like,
That's
so
not that far away.
You could wait. I mean, it's still like kind of. Is it still first gen 4 Pros, like to be out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like if you wait, it'll come down in price, and then
the Switch is much higher on my list than picking up a PS4 Pro. I don't care so much about the 4K on that. I mean, my TV upconverts already.
I think those just 4K images do better in like a 1080. Like it still looks better. Like even though like your TV isn't capable of the HDR that
it's definitely probably going to push. What's up, Sherry? Hi, Janet. So yeah, I mean, it'll definitely push the system. Don't get me wrong. It's just, but I'm super excited for it. It's absolutely beautiful looking. And
it is.
I don't know if you guys have seen side-by-side gameplays between PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Let's wait, because they don't exist. It's one of the reasons I bought a PlayStation, because God of War is fantastic.
They just have the exclusives. I think PlayStation has always had the better exclusives. Except for like Halo, which is Halo.
Yeah, Halo, it was one of those things that, like, it's fun, but it definitely petered out for me. Don't get me wrong, I still want to do the run-through. Me and Matt had started it, doing from the first one, and we're going to play through all of them.
ODST included, or just Halo?
ODST included. And, because I have them all.
You mean Halo Wars?
I have them all. I don't have all of them. What's up, Daniel?
The RTS.
Yeah. Daniel, you're here and not at Infinity Wars? Maybe you're probably logging in remotely, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. He's waiting in line.
I appreciate your here-ness. Anyone in the chat room, I always like to post this because it helps us out. Like, love, and do stuff and share our videos because it helps us out. Yes, do live long and prosper. Yeah, so, I mean, it's just a badass game. I'm super excited for it. The playstyle, like we said, has changed. It feels a little more open world. It isn't, but it feels that way as of right now. I mean, there's... It's hard to explain. It's definitely a more directional, but you can kind of choose where you're going instead of having a linear path. I'm in a certain area right now where I can choose to go certain areas and fight it, so... it's different, and I don't want to say much more because it's definitely a big part of the... Yeah, it's a spoiler.
See, my thing is like, alright, I'm at to the point where Kratos has said boy 70 times. It's like, so you would gauge just like, oh yeah, I'm at that place too.
Yeah.
Because you say anything about anything, obviously it's taking place in a Norse mythology, so you'll have your basis of Norse gods,
Thor,
the different realms. I'm thinking as well too. If I were to guess,
well, I mean it's not that it's so much like the different realm. It's all happening on Earth, aka Midgard. So it's regional. The way the game is making it seem is that gods are regional, which is cool. So it's literally like each god is per region, which is kind of an awesome take on the whole thing. If that has happened elsewhere, I've not been savvy to that. So, I mean, it's still pretty cool. I definitely suggest you guys pick it up. It's badass. The gameplay is definitely different, but it's fantastic. It's a depth that the other games have not had before. And I haven't really got too much story yet. They're still kind of letting you roll into the game and figure stuff out. But I'm loving it. But yeah, so, what else do we got? Oh, so Elon Musk is teasing us, I think would be the term. He recently decided to just make a single tweet without any explanation stating that, oh, and I'm making a cyborg dragon. What does that mean?
Because, he's bored. He's sleeping at the shop, at the Tesla shop, trying to get everything all ready. And they're just like, God, there's dragons! Just waking up from the stupor.
Like, so his secretary just writes it down. They're like, dragons, get on that!
Start production of the Model 3 and start dragons.
What's up, Wayne? So yeah, I don't know what cyborg dragon. I can only assume that's code for something, unless he's
gaming console.
Shit, I don't know, dude. For all I know, this is some they turn like iguanas into cyborgs with wings.
That's why he had that flamethrower out. Puts the flamethrower out, and now you can put that flamethrower in your cyborg dragon.
I'm imagining an iguana running around with that flamethrower strapped to its ass.
Welcome to Mad Max, bitches.
That would be intriguing, to say the least.
Hello, Aiden.
So, hello, me. Oh, I should try this burr.
It's kind of frosted.
That's a fruity ale. That's a fruity brown ale, quite.
Some cocoa in there.
Some what?
Cocoa.
Oh, there's some Coke in there. So yeah, who knows what that means? I'm definitely interested. So
dragon. Once you say dragon, my interest is already peaked.
Oh, I know, right?
It's like, hello, are we talking Eastern or European?
I'm not. I can't. Oh wait, actually,
Wyvern?
I just found the sticker.
Wyvern or Drake?
Where is it?
Dragon.
Shit! Did I take it out of my pocket?
Serpent.
I did. Fuck. But either way, I was looking when I was looking at building up my gaming system. I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was like, dragons? There's a dragon on this motherboard. What is that? And then yeah, I dove into me finding out it was a really good motherboard, but that caught my eye. Dragons on the MSI gaming boards, they just look cool. And they're also fantastic boards. Yeah, so cool stuff. So coming up soon is Denver Comic Con.
June 15th.
Very, very quick.
Yeah.
Month and a half.
And that's, I think that's the same time like E3's happening too. Or same month at least.
Same month, probably.
Yikes.
Yeah, so craziness there. I'm excited. A month and a half is not a long time to build a whole cosplay, but I'm going to try. I got goals. What's up, Liz? And they hopefully will be satisfied. Fortunately, I have part of my costume already made. I just got to modify. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. But, so that's coming up. But don't forget, guys, the hotel situation sells out very fast. We already have ours. Make sure you get yours. Also, tickets. Tickets do sell out. They sold out last year and the year before. 3-day passes are going fast. Speed passes are already gone. Soon you're going to be left with those 1 days, and sometimes those celebrity guests are only there for 1 day.
Yeah.
So if you miss out on the 3-day, or you don't get to pick which specific day because you don't know when the celebrity is going to be there, you might miss out altogether. Also, don't get drunk. Don't get drunk and miss any day of con. Please don't. I've done that. It's terrible.
You didn't miss it. You were just underneath a table.
It's true. I know this brought it with it. I was so sick and nauseous from drinking too much because I can't drink with Benny. Benny's been on the show before. He is a master drinker, and he's fine the next day, and he doesn't even drink that much. But then when I drink with him, he makes me look so weak. But regardless, so we end up going out getting drunk, and because every bar does like Comic-Con drink specials.
They do, yeah.
Every bar. And I was plastered, and as long as there was 2 people at the table, I was under the table. Just trying not to barf on everything.
But luckily we don't have to do that anymore. We're just a wandering crew.
Yeah. Yeah. So I miss the table.
Unless we want to fork out that table. Fork out money to actually have a booth.
I miss it so much. We'd have to like do like a something significant booth though, versus what we normally have, which is more of just kind of the standard media thing. I want something fancier.
I mean,
we'll figure it out. It's in my mind, and I'm not done. I want more.
Thank you. My hair. I haven't done anything to it. I was wearing a hat all day, and
it did well.
Switched shirts and came here.
It works out. Are there any Airbnbs close to? Yeah, it's in Denver.
I'd imagine it'd be like at almost the same price for like Airbnb. Because if they're smart, they would jack up their prices.
Well, here's the thing: if you go to like Littleton, somewhere where the light rail goes, and you stay in one of those Airbnbs, you're probably a little better off because the light rail is not that expensive. It's $5 to go into Denver from one of the surrounding smaller cities that are attached to it. So that's what I suggest for a lot of people who just can't fork out for the hotel. But right now, we just got a double bed or 2 double bed room at like 4 blocks from the convention center for $400 for 2 nights.
Yeah.
So
3 days, 2 nights.
Yeah. Highly suggest looking at that stuff right now. So much cheaper than waiting till later when they jack it up, and it's $300.
It's cheaper than our discounts that we get from our job.
It is because we were looking at the corporate discounts, and I was like,
we have some. It's like, it's still not as much.
Yeah. Airbnb was so much cheaper, free parking for our Comic-Con and C2E2, which I mean is fair. But
C2E2 is fantastic.
Yeah. How big is C2E2?
It's probably just as big as like the Chicago Comic-Con, the Wizard World. That's what.
I don't know what their attendance polls. That was more like my curiosity.
C2E2 attendance.
So, because it's one of those things, that's really the comparison. Not to mention, Denver is a pretty expensive city. I don't know how Chicago is. It seems like one of those ones that either it's expensive or it's super cheap.
Depending where you're looking.
Denver is like all expensive everywhere.
Oh, God. Oh, there it is.
Attendance.
Opening attendance.
That's 2010. What was last year?
Last year.
That's all I care about. 80,000. So, yeah.
It's pretty big.
That's pretty huge.
It's getting up there.
So, I mean, Airbnbs are going to be cheaper, but when you're at a con for 3 days, it's kind of nice to have the hotel room to run away and pass out for a little bit.
Yeah, especially driving up there sucks.
Yes, it does, because we do media, so we have to get as much as possible. So it's not like you go and then you go somewhere and you chill. You go somewhere and chill. It's like you go get everything humanly can photographed, get all kinds of interviews, and then you try to like nap for an hour or two.
Mediate.
Yeah, and you know, you kind of switch out groups because there's a lot to cover. There's a lot to take care of. So, yeah, I mean, it was 54,000 last year for Denver Comic Con, I believe, or 59 or something. Check that one. Yeah, Denver Comic Con. Curious. While JP looks that one up. Hi, Cindy. So, yeah. Scroll all the way down. Oh, there we go. Too far. No attendance records? Huh.
This is Wizard World Chicago. I'm trying to find attendance.
They stopped. What's up, TJ? So yeah, I don't know. It's pretty huge. Basically what it comes down to is do your best to, find a good hotel. Airbnb, if that works out. Take the light rail in.
Surpassed.
Oh, yeah. What was Denver Comic Con for 2017? So yeah, I mean, it's an awesome event, but this year so far we have David Harbour, who's in Stranger Things, Matt Smith, who is the Doctor in Doctor Who, Bonnie Wright, who's in Harry Potter, Ron Perlman, who's awesome, he's from Sons of Anarchy and Hellboy.
I thought we were going to say Hellboy first.
Amusingly enough, David Harbour is the new Hellboy. John Barrowman, who is just fan-tastic, he's just awesome. But he's also in Doctor Who. And who else do we got? Authors. We got a few authors. The ones I'm more excited for is we got Jeff Smith, who did the Bone comic series. If anyone, I'll let you borrow it. You should check it out. Remind me after the show. It's possibly one of my favorite comic series of all time. I started reading it in Disney Adventures. There was a Disney Adventures magazine from a long time ago, and I started reading it in that. It's a little more adult than what was in the Disney Adventures. Exactly, David Harbour, who's like super buff now. He doesn't have the dad bod anymore.
Well, he was a
Quite
sheriff.
like I have. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. And then Christopher Parolini, who did the Aragon series, which is pretty awesome.
It failed with that one movie.
I liked the movie when it came out, but I was younger. I haven't watched it.
And you're afraid to.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if it'll hold up.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
It just did. It just came out at a bad time, I think it was.
It's very possible.
Because I think if that came out way before, like, Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
People weren't so into the actual fantasy part of
No, you know what happened? Lord of the Rings 1 came out. Then Aragon came out.
Oh, it's like, it's some
So
cheap
basically,
knockoff.
they tried to compare that. No one knew it was a book series, probably, and they're like, exactly, cheap knockoff.
Yeah.
So, Hannah says if they did a Hellboy shoot with David Harbour and Ron Perlman, that would be the best. That would be pretty fantastic. But the real comparison would people be looking at the actual body of David Harbour versus the plasti chest of Ron Perlman, which would be interesting. I don't know. It would be amusing.
I mean,
One's more realistic, one's more comic.
yeah, one's more like they tried to remain true to the source material.
Mm-hmm.
They just made his proportions like demonically.
Oh yeah, huge. So, yeah, no, but I'm excited for those two. But we also have Alan Tudyk, Firefly, woo, and Jason David Frank, Green Ranger.
Tudyk or Tudyk?
I say Tudyk. So
Or Tudyk.
I'm not even going to argue because I have no idea.
Is David Frank's coming again?
Yeah, Jason David Frank's coming again. Also, what's her name? Pink Ranger.
Yes.
Damn it. She's going to be there, which is awesome. So, yeah, pretty cool.
DCC.
Yeah, but Denver Comic Con.
Last year.
Oh, what do we got? Oh shit! What?
Yeah, they've been always breaking records.
I know, but I thought they had it lower. Like they usually set the cap. I didn't realize there was that many fucking holes.
Every year.
Amy Jo Johnson, thank you, Liz.
I knew she would get it.
Yeah. 115,000 fans
for last year.
Last year. Holy crap.
Yeah, they said that we broke records, and I was like, they're probably going to break another record here.
Probably. Because the convention center gets bigger every year.
Last year's convention was weird because they had another...
They did the beer garden off to the side.
No, it was weird because they had another convention thing going on, so that's why it was like a weird
Oh, because they blocked off
year.
the front, yeah. They had everyone going through the back, and it threw me off. Liz, I didn't want to deal with Infinity Wars people. I just wasn't in the mood. And we also skipped last week's show, so we have to be fair to our fans. We skipped it for Super Troopers. I know this sounds stupid, but I'm more excited for Super Troopers than I would for Infinity Wars.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I were...
Maybe it's because I waited longer.
Infinity Wars, that I might go dark on media for a while until I see it.
Yeah.
I'll just be watching TV or something, and then someone will come in and is like, hey, do you know that this happened? I was like, fuck.
I mean, I'm sure the group is probably going to be like, alright, you guys want to go see it Tuesday? Be like, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll see it then.
So, honestly, I wouldn't mind like an early morning movie Saturday or Sunday. So, yeah. What else do we got? Oh, backwards compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Anyway, Denver Comic Con. Don't miss it. But backwards compatibility is coming out more aggressively for Xbox. Xbox One.
Yep.
Which JP has, and I don't because...
I don't even play it as much.
Yeah. I want one for one game only.
Which is...
Halo.
Titanfall 2.
No. Halo. I want it for Halo, and that's it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like Combat Evolved, or do you want it for Halo 5?
Halo 5. Because I've played all the main series.
Mm-hmm.
So, I haven't had a chance to play it, and I really want to. So, I've played it, but I played it at CK Comics.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, I got to play it there when it first came out, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I was getting my ass handed to me, but I enjoyed it. So, because you don't switch between the two controllers unless you're doing it regularly. I can't go from PlayStation to Xbox controller and try to go from Call of Duty to Halo and still do as well. There's a heavy breaking period.
Shooters. There is a mix between because you're used to certain things, but like controller, like I was playing Xbox Overwatch. I was at Mike and Kristen's place, and they were just like, "Hey, you want to play a couple games?" Like, sure, I'll play. And I was doing the same amount. I was doing it like on PlayStation. It's just the buttons are still the same. It's like, but they have like elite controllers, so those things are heavy.
I know. I
and
played
nice.
it. I was playing CFPs at their house.
But not worth $100. If I got gifted to me, sure, I'd love it.
Right?
But I would not buy a $100 controller unless it was like
way. Those elite controllers are awesome,
like,
though.
Razer and mouse controller. That's over $100.
Yeah. Well,
like,
they don't have
gaming,
the direct ones anymore, or yet, do they? Ones that don't have lag. So I think all of them are off-brand lag keyboard and mouse. I don't think they have any direct ones yet.
My Razer's keyboard is a Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
And what is my? It's a gaming Razer that I have.
No.
It's like
I have my gaming mouse. I do not have a gaming keyboard yet.
It's so nice. It's like backlit in green.
That is my next purchase for. I mean, I have 4 freaking monitors, 3 towers, 2 webcams, nice ass headset, 2 mics, and I still am running a basic bitch fucking keyboard.
Logitech. Nothing wrong with Logitech, but
no, it's an Asus.
Oh,
it's a Asus out of the box, like from Shell's Tower. That was the basic one she got.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I just haven't spent the time to do that. The mouse was important to me because when I bought that, I was playing WoW, and I needed all those buttons, and I needed the high DPI.
So nice.
Yeah.
Is yours weighted?
Yeah. Yeah. It adds weight. It's not the super heavy. I don't like super heavy.
Yeah,
so,
I mean the adjustable weight. So it's just like, it's like you take out some stuff.
Yeah. So I can stick them in and take them out.
Very nice.
Yeah. The Liz is seeing it Tuesday as well. Yeah, I mean it's just the day to go. Not to mention matinee is cheaper.
Yeah.
Which is why we usually go with our friends. Everyone can save a little bit of money. Me and Hannah just did do that movie club or movie pass thing.
Movie pass.
So we're gonna try that out. See how that goes. So a movie a day for $10 a month, but
concessions.
We're not going to be doing concessions.
Hey, that's where they're banking on making that money back because they hardly make any money off of movie sales.
Oh yeah, no.
Alone. Most of they count on concessions.
It really is. That's why it's you go there, you buy $20 in tickets and then $40 in shitty food.
Yeah, and they have that weird trick where here's this $2. And you get a small bag of popcorn, or you get like $3.50 and you get medium, but for 50 cents more you get a large.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they play. 50 cents more you get a large. It's like they already know how much money they're making off of.
I'd like to take a medium and dump it into a large box to see how much more it really is.
Yeah,
because those bags are pretty big.
I don't think you're getting that much more because they're already making a killing off of it, off the increase. So if they just did a $3 medium. They probably do, $3.50 or $4, but they're just.
I mean, when you look at the volume, it doesn't seem like it's that much more.
Yeah,
you're probably really just paying the extra 50 cents for the cardboard versus the paper.
Well, I mean, just 50 cents. I was like, hey, it's just 50 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go for large? I was like, sure,
no.
Sure, why not?
I got tired of throwing it away, so I've started buying smaller, medium.
By accidents, yeah. It's like, you get refills, and it's like, where's my shit?
Yeah.
I cleaned the car. Damn it.
Anyways, so backwards compatibility for Xbox. A lot of their old games are getting opened up a little bit more, and I assume it's like
a lot of their platinum games, like those games,
the re-release.
Hits,
yeah. So is it like PlayStation where you pump in a disc and it's like, you have this? Okay, you can download it again.
I believe so.
I mean, that's
I think
what
they
makes
only
sense.
have like a select backup of games through there.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure that's what it's going to be. So it should be definitely interesting. I'll be interested to see what games exactly will be available. Sorry. Not a lot of information on that. But speaking of game systems, the Nintendo Switch, which is currently, I think, Nintendo's best-selling system.
Yeah, best-selling system.
Yeah.
Even better than the DS.
Which is better than the DS, better than Nintendo 64, which is saying a lot. But just a public service announcement. Don't go buying third-party bullshit for this thing. Because what's happening is Nyko, which is kind of just that big third-party gaming.
Yeah, but Nyko's always been reputable. So
yeah,
like this crazy thing.
I always avoid third-party. You know why? It's the same as freaking like downloading, because the main company doesn't make any money off of it. Nintendo doesn't get any money off Nyko stuff. True. So that's why when I buy controllers, when I buy, like little headsets, when I buy anything, I do my best to buy it either new or I try to buy it from the person.
First party.
Yeah, because then they make money and then I get a better product further down the line.
True.
I know I'm saving myself like $10 if I were to do third party, but I'd rather that company that put in a lot of time and effort, who may be overcharging for their stuff, still get that money, because then I know I may get better products in the future. It's just like it's like streaming anime off some random fucking website versus paying for a service that will actually, you might get a return off of it.
So. I definitely know I get returns off my anime streaming sites.
So it's just something to consider. But basically what's happening is people are buying the third-party Nyko dock stations, and they are, I think they're $20 cheaper, but it is bricking their Nintendo Switches.
Now, bricking is a term that is coined recently that basically is just frying your Nintendo Switch.
Well, bricking is kind of like a standard, though.
Getting rid of all your saves.
Because there's a reason I have 2 Wiis now. So, because you can... people have been bricking their fucking shit forever. And
they don't know what happens to it. It's just like just random...
Just breaks.
Just random thing, and it just stops charging.
Yeah.
Or it overcharges, and then it probably melts some solder, and then you're...
It's the same crap as people buying third-party iPhone cables. Why is my iPhone not working? You bought third-party proprietary stuff, dumbass. Don't do it. Unless it is approved by that company, it's going to break your shit. It's not designed for it. It's designed for that company to save money, make as much as they can, and not give the first-party owner anything out of it.
So you're saying that, what if it's a third party that's officially licensed?
That's what I'm saying. Is that if you buy licensed third party, it's different. Like I buy the Amazon ones, but that is because it is licensed through Apple. It's very different stuff. Just like Kindle stuff. Some of it is licensed from Kindle, and then you can get good stuff. So it's going to be okay. So anything electronic like that, just fork out a little bit more money. Don't buy the Chipotle that 1 week. It's not that important.
So if you're trying to get free catering,
that's different. From what I heard, that was a hell of an endeavor.
Was.
So, but yeah. Anyways, Netherlands and Belgium have decided to place the banhammer down on the loot boxes. So, 4 games recently, of which we didn't look up the 4th one, but whatever. It is Overwatch, CSGO, and FIFA 2018. So if you guys don't know what loot boxes are, you pay a certain amount of money, and then you basically roll the dice and hope you get something cool out of it, which is gambling. So those 2 countries have said, we don't approve of this because we cannot regulate the age group. So it's not because it's gambling; it's because anyone can gamble.
No, it's like anyone can gamble, and there's no regulation above it to say like how bad it can get, or You're creating, an addictive behavior within an addictive behavior in a very, very malleable mind. So that's the challenge: is you're creating
gambling at a super young age, which...
Because video games are supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you find out, it's like, oh, yeah, the rush of, like, opening a mysterious box to see what you could find.
Oh my god, it is exciting. It really is. You're just like, oh my god, I got the epic! I got the epic! What does that mean to me? It really means absolutely jack shit.
No, it means the world
But I'm
to you.
super happy.
To other people, it could mean... I mean, YouTube channels have, like, 101 box opening of such and such event. And
Dude, I play with people on Overwatch that's 101 box opening. I'm like, why? So, yeah. Goofiness. But yeah, it makes sense. And I understand. I just hope that it doesn't happen here because I like my loot boxes. I assume it's the paid loot box system that they're banning.
Mhm.
Not like the internal loot box.
If you can earn it. I mean, the reason why, like, Overwatch is on there is that you're putting real money into it. And just for the fact that you can't cash out, it's still, like, addictive behavior that you would see in gambling, Skinner box type things.
Yeah.
And, like, FIFA 2018 is just fucking... I don't know how EA is keeping this under wraps, but it is stealing money from, like... It's stealing hundreds of from person to person.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, get this card, and be better at multiplayer, and then all this stuff. And it was like, how is this not more... Because it's a sports game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no one really cries.
It's like steroids. You're paying for steroids within the game.
But it's all thanks to Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. And, like, the only reason that they weren't involved with this is because at the time when Belgium and Netherlands were doing their investigations, they had removed their loot boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So they had somehow, even though they started this thing, they had circumvented it by, like, taking off loot boxes.
Yeah. Yeah. Smart. Dick move. Smart. Dick move. So, yeah. But it's pretty crazy. What do we got? Call of Duty. Black Ops 4. Did we get a release date for that?
No, as far as I know, I hadn't seen anything.
Okay. Either way, Black Ops 4 is coming soon to a console and system near you, with the single player nixed altogether.
Yep, they decided just to get rid of it.
Which, for people like JP, that's extremely unfortunate. That's all he plays. For people like me, who's never actually played the single player on really any Black Ops or Call of Duty game, it doesn't matter that much. So it's gonna be an interesting one. I'm worried, honestly. Oh, May 17th. May 17th. That's when we're looking at that one. I'm worried about what could come from this because the last Call of Duty game did not do fantastically.
No, that was the one with Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. It did not do fantastically. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here because if it goes by, what occurred with like Titanfall, which it was great and then it petered out super fast.
There's nothing holding people there.
Yeah, and then or like Evolve, which was just crap altogether. So it doesn't have the MMO capabilities like a lot of the other multiplayer games do. So it's hard to do a single multiplayer battle game when people do talk about that. I mean, the other Call of Duties have won awards for their single players.
Yep.
So it's weird that
Modern Warfare.
Yeah. I don't like Modern Warfare.
Too.
Modern Warfare is boring. It just takes you die. It takes so long to get back to anything. I bought 2 of them. That was 2 wastes of money. It's $120 that I played for a month, maybe.
Why did you play 2 of them?
Because the first one came out, and then I was like, this is okay. And then it was like 3 years later, another one came out, and they're like, oh, this one's different. This is fantastic. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a go.
Oh, okay.
Fuck everyone who told me about that.
I thought you bought like 2 of the same.
Dicks. No. No.
I'm like, I bought Modern Warfare, I sold it, and I bought it again.
No.
I was like, what?
No, 2 separate Modern Warfares altogether. I can't get into it. You're too freaking far away. When I play a game, I want consistent, constant action. That's why you don't have any interest in the new Destiny multiplayer. That's what you're telling me. Is because it's not chaotic enough for you.
Nope.
So
but
I need chaos. I need chaos. I thrive in it when it comes to
for the Iron Banner event. They introduced 6v6 again.
Oh,
they
good.
reintroduced that. I was like, well, I'm already gone, guys.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter World is taking its talons and sucking into me.
So I don't know. I hope this doesn't kill the series. I really don't.
I don't think it's going to affect it much. There's very few. This percentage of people who play single player is very small.
That's fair. I mean, that really is what drives the Black Ops games. Is that and the connection you feel and the desire to do better and get the better gun and not pay to get a better gun. You have to work your fucking butt off to get the better gun and kill everything and everyone.
See, the thing that I never really got about it, any of the Call of Duty things is like prestiging. It's like, oh, you're already at the top. You want to prestige again? Like they give you the option to. I was like, I'm just gonna stay up here.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I prestige, and that's what I liked. You prestige and you got to maintain one thing. So that was the cool part about it, is that you're still building back up. Because when you have everything, it kind of gets boring. So once you prestige, you get to keep one thing, and you get to see how that one thing changes your whole game and how much faster you can get to something. So that was the cool part I liked about it. It basically created a different thing where like you fucking lost everything. Shit, I'm starting at ground level again.
That's your own fault because it's.
I know it's intentional, but that's the problem with some of the multiplayer games. It's that we're like, I don't know if that's a staple in any other ones. Honestly, I can't. Nothing's coming to mind. But starting out with that scratch, it's like building a puzzle and putting away and building in a few years. I mean, or going to the gym, getting a really nice body, then getting fat, and then going back to the gym again. I prestiged. I just prestiged, and I need to go get my third prestige. That is now how I'm referencing my fat ass. Sorry, I just prestiged. I went back to level 1. So yeah, I hope it doesn't affect it negatively. That's basically what it comes down to. So, if you guys didn't notice, Shella is not on the show right now. She's taking semi-permanent reprieve.
Sabbatical?
Yeah, sabbatical. Sabbatical.
There it is. I was like, I've heard it both ways.
Work's just chaotic, so Thursday is just too difficult for her. So she'll try to make it when she can. We still love her. Show love. It's Shell. She's fantastic, and she put a lot of effort into the show. But she will be back whenever she possibly can. So, yeah, that one's up in the air, so hopefully as much as possible. But, fortunately, she does still have time for her awesome other activities, which are not during the work week. And that would be the Knights of the Tempest stuff. So, if you guys are interested, check out Knights of the Tempest on Facebook and Instagram, Knights of the Tempest and Knights Tempest. Or their website, knightsofthetempest.com, where they do awesome horseback riding, jousting, sword fighting, all kinds of stuff. And if I remember right, they're going to be at Ren Fair this year doing stuff.
Should be.
So Ren Fair, which is also going to be the same weekend at Denver Comic Con. I wish that's not how that was. I don't know why, but it is. Ugh. 1 week earlier, man. 1 week earlier. Whatever. So yeah, so make sure you check her out and her awesome troupe of badasseries. Mm-hmm. So, and yeah. So moving right along, we got Slick Tube.
Tube Slickers.
So, we got some Halloween news, which I just like saying Halloween. It makes me happy. Regardless of whether or not it's tied to a movie, I just like saying it because it means fall and Halloween and outfits and good candy and reasons to eat candy and just
another reason to eat candy.
I don't eat much candy until it gets to Halloween and Christmas. I really, because like Easter candy usually goes bad by the time Halloween comes around because it just kind of like, oh no. That was fun. So yeah, but Halloween the movie, we are getting a new one coming out. All we've gotten is a poster. And it looks like it's showing more of or the way the article Plus, it was an aged Michael Myers, but I don't know if you know this, but Michael Myers wears a mask.
It could be gray hair coming
it
out.
is a
Isn't it beard?
I'd say that it's you can't exactly. That's how that goes. Yeah, so I'm excited, but yeah, a more worn out mask I think would be a worn mask, a beaten mask,
Weathered.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, but I'm excited for that. We'll see how that goes. It's not Rob Zombie. So it's a new director altogether once again. So this is basically the third incarnation of Halloween. We'll see how this goes. I think it's going to tie into the originals with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
If I understood that correctly.
I think so too.
So
Peeps last forever.
Peeps do last forever. You know, it's really great putting Peeps in a food dehydrator and then you heat it up and they get way too huge and then they shrink down and then they're like rocks. Little sugar rocks that dissolve in your mouth, and they're fantastic. Yeah, so, but, I mean, super awesome. On the topic of scary, Stranger Things.
Not that scary.
It's of the scare genre.
I suppose.
So, I mean, it's not scary, but it is a thriller regardless. So Stranger Things Season 3 has cast Carrie Elwes, who is, if you guys don't know who he is, he's been in a bunch of stuff. More recently, I can't think of it, but he was in Psych, which was awesome. And then everyone should know him from The Princess Bride. So he is the main protagonist. Awesomeness, as you wish, man. JP's looking it up right now. What do we got? Wikipedia. Oh, I gotta look through stuff. Where's IMDb? There it is.
This is the first one.
That's alright. Oh yeah, Saw. I forgot he was in Saw. He was in the first one. Recently, what do we have? Scroll down a little bit. 2017, Life in Pieces. Workaholics? Huh. I didn't realize he was in that. Sugar Mountain. That sounds like porn. Family Guy. He did some voice work. So really, nothing standing out to me. But he was in Psych quite a few times.
Yeah, Despero.
Yes. Yeah, Despero. So, super awesomeness. Off topic, have you guys seen Altered Carbon? No, not yet. That's that Netflix series that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
I have had jack shit for time to do much of anything. So, but time is coming up soon, and I'm excited. Gonna watch all kinds of stuff. There's stuff that we haven't gotten to watch because Hannah's like bossing out hardcore because she's finishing up her master's degree.
Is that the finish line?
Yeah, so close. Yeah, that's right. If you guys didn't know that, Hannah's finishing her master's degree like a total badass. So, I don't know many people with a fucking master's degree. That's pretty amazing. So yeah, she'll be finishing that up mid-May. But yeah, so we'll get to see that. We're going to watch a whole bunch of stuff, but it's going to be Altered Carbon. It's going to be high on the list. It's awesome. High-tech answer to immortality. Cool.
Schlongs.
Schlong.
Male schlongs.
It's about wieners? No. What's up, Mark? Haven't seen you here in a while. Good to see you, man.
Hello.
So yeah, we'll be checking that out. That's for damn sure. Things to check out: Super Troopers 2. So as we said,
There wasn't a show last week.
yeah, we skipped last week's show because I was no way I was missing opening night of Super Troopers 2, which apparently multiple people thought, even at the chance of taking their children. Look, babies so tiny they must have been like almost newborns.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Why are you here?
At what is it, 9 o'clock? Or no, it was
like an 8:30
showing.
Yeah.
But it's still like, why the fuck are you bringing a almost newborn baby into a movie theater?
Yeah,
I was like,
they should be like at that point headachy trying to get them to fall asleep at least for an hour or two, not taking them to a movie with gunshots and cuss words
swearing
and
everywhere,
swearing left and right. Oh, baby's first word was fuck. Or a. So, I don't know. So, awesome. Just enjoy the show. Yeah, so it was fantastic, and I highly advise you go see it because it totally satisfied my Broken Lizard joy.
You need to be a fan of Broken Lizard too.
You do. You have to like stupid comedy.
Yeah.
If you don't like stupid comedy, you're just not a Broken Lizard fan, which is fine. That's your thing. It's all right to be insane.
If you not quoting like Super Troopers, the original Super Troopers in your daily life doesn't happen very often for you.
Then we having a discussion right meow about that.
Are you saying meow?
You know what? It's all about happiness in the asshole. So that's really what it comes down to. So anyways, moving right along, we're getting some interesting stuff from Netflix coming soon.
Yeah.
If you guys are fans, I haven't seen the most recent one recently, the Fast and the Furious series.
Nope.
I've always been excited to go see them. I thoroughly enjoy them. I teared up at the last one. It's been part of me growing up. So I always hung out, especially right after I got out of high school.
Might be your father, but he ain't your daddy.
Well, I was always hanging out with like the racers and the racers and shit. So it was funny. Like, that family.
Gaijin.
Oh, I so was. I was gauging hard. But, so it was cool. It was cool to see that on the big screen, and then you got tied in. Then you got tied in the characters, and then one of the characters died, which is sad. But regardless, I didn't see the most recent one, so I don't know how it is. But we are getting a Netflix series out of Fast and the Furious.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it was going to be animated?
Yes. When I typed that in, I was surprised about that, too. So the show is going to be animated. It's going to be focusing on Tony Toretto.
What kind of animation?
I don't know. Just said animated.
If it's Ruby or New Berserk, I'm not fucking watching it. Some shitty cell block.
It'll probably be associated. Knowing Fast and Furious and like how popular, what is it, GTO? No, yeah, GTO, that anime. It might be something along that vein, but it's going to be following Tony Toretto, cousin to Dom,
which is cool. So,
Toretto.
Yeah, I mean, you got to imagine the family of Dom is it got to be an interesting group as well.
Or maybe he's just the outlier, and he's just like some clerk.
Fast and the Furious. Filing 101.
Financial institution.
That would be...
Not all of them can be rebels.
He's a rebel with a cause to file.
Welcome to Fast and Furious XXX.
Stamp, stamp, stamp. Yeah, so I hope it's good, and I hope it's not cell block, because that is the shittiest animation on the face of the planet. You can argue with me all you want. You can try to rationalize story with me all you want, but you're wrong, and that's what I have to say about that. Sorry. Anyways.
No announcement on it, or which characters from Fast and Furious franchise would appear in this series.
So, yeah. I don't know. I hope it's awesome.
Maybe.
Oh, shit, something I forgot to bring up. There might be a God of War movie. I don't want that to happen. At all. There is no way they can properly make a God of War movie. They might be able to do a Netflix series. No.
Because they were trying to do Halo movie for a while, but then that fell through, and then they came out with District 9.
Okay, so if they'd have done the Halo movie like that, the Machinima one, that'd have been badass. That was fucking dope. But that was a miniseries plan. That's how you would have to do God of War. It's a miniseries. Please don't do a movie, because what's going to happen is you're going to wow it. And the WoW movie was sad. And there could have been so much more. And
information. So.
And it made me happy, but there was so much that was not there.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much that was not. You just didn't get to tie it to the characters.
No, you didn't get to feel attached to the characters because there were so many introduced. You'd be like, oh, okay, who's this guy? Oh, who's that guy? What is he? A Death Knight? Maybe.
I mean, if they'd have done it right, at least 2 movies. At least 2 movies.
That's what they were planning for, but they were already...
The first movie should have been The Horde. I'm just saying that.
They were planning...
Because you know why?
4 movies.
The Horde is better.
Obviously. So they were planning ahead 4 movies, but they didn't... You should be focusing on your first good movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, oh, they actually really like it, so like we'll continue on with this.
Yeah. So that's what I'm worried is going to happen. They're going to do this God of War movie. They're going to shit a brick, and it's going to make me sad. And I hope it doesn't get off the ground at all. Anyways, speaking of miniseries that this will work because they're doing a fucking miniseries, The Witcher.
Fucking Netflix just pumping them out.
Yeah,
so,
and they can pump them as hard as they want, and we will keep taking it.
But this one's going to be slow pump because the executive producer of The Witcher, Lauren Schmidt Hissreich, stated that season 1 will only be 8 episodes, lasting an hour or so each episode, and they are going for... It's going to be a lot shorter than most like seasons. Like Arrow is like 22 episodes, and a season. I'm like, that's a little long in the tooth. So here it's just going to be 8, and they're trying to focus on quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not going to be those like, oh, here's this filler episode.
Yeah.
So I would appreciate it.
Oh yeah,
but
there aren't many series that rock the filler well. Some can pull it off. I think Voyager did well on that. Stargate did well on that. But a lot of the other ones, like, some of the animes like Naruto, Bleach, filler episodes shouldn't
are notorious for that.
Oh, I know.
Just for the fact that the anime is outpacing the manga, so that they have to we have to throw out something. Here's a beach episode.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like those things. But then you have stuff where it's like Game of Thrones, where it's outpaced the books, but they're doing the right thing and we're just going to go this way with it. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. It's going to converge. It's going to have the same ending, but we're going to do whatever the hell we want through the confirmation and guidance of George R. R. Martin, which is cool. Which is how, it'd be fine if animes did that. Then you'd have 2 separate things altogether to appreciate.
Like Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anime.
Yeah, because, you have the original and then you have Brotherhood, which followed the manga more.
Yep. Both of them are good, but... Yeah, I could watch either one. If either episode is on TV, I was like, whatever, I'll leave it on.
Yeah.
It's like... oh, no, not this first one. It's like, fuck it.
You know what would be the worst filler episode series for you? Because one comes up to my mind immediately. And an episode even pops up into my mind.
Goku and Piccolo get driver's license.
That was the one that came to my mind, because it's the worst. It's the shittiest episode in any anime for filler ever. It's so bad. That's just funny. There is a lot of filler you can skip. Honestly, if you want to get into, if you were to start... Nice. If you were to be interested in Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball overall, you could probably skip 90% of Dragon Ball. I'd say a good 40% of Dragon Ball Z. GT can just go in the trash can because that's what they did.
They don't consider it canonical.
Yeah, it's not even. Yeah. It's not canonical anymore.
Where is it? It's like it's all red. I laughed at it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is the episodes that you can skip.
Yeah.
So I'm on this website called animefillerlist.com, which if you're not into any of the stories that don't have anything to do with the main storylines, you can go here and it says we're on the DBZ one right now. It says 7, 9 through 17, 20, 39 through 44 are filler episodes. So like
Go to Bleach. I want to see how big the list is for Bleach. Blotch. What's up, Blotch? Berserk. Skip the whole second one. Shit.
There's a shit ton of...
168 through 189. That's probably the Arankar.
Aramkara, yeah.
Or no. Arankara is in the 200s, isn't it? I think so. Oh. Gross. What does it say for the original?
Watch it over and over again.
Yeah. Nice. Nothing is
all canon. What are you talking about?
I just wanted to make sure they didn't consider anything non-canon. Berserk is the one we were looking at. So, but yeah, definitely check it out.
No Case Closed has a lot of...
Yeah. So, anyways, I just... Oh, shit, son. It's like half of it. Damn. So, I just want to make sure no one's commenting. That's ridiculous. So, yeah, check out animefillerlist.com. That's pretty solid.
Dude, I knew this was going on for a while, but damn.
Yeah. So, anyways, so let's move on forward to the last segment of our show, the craft brew.
In review.
So, JP, what did we drink again?
Tonight we were drinking the Saddle Bronc Brown Ale from Blacktooth Brewing. It is an English-style brown ale with a malt profile of caramel, toffee, and cocoa. A dark ale that is well-rounded with a malty sweet flavor with a clean finish.
Malty sweet is spot on.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a malt beverage, it's either sweet or it's smooth. That's generally what you get out of malts. I mean, that's kind of their goal. As far as like my taste has ever gone. But basically what it comes down to is this was a nice mixture of a brown with almost the sweetness of a saison. Not the flavor, mind you, not the flavor at all, just the sweetness level. So it's different. It's not your typical brown ale, which is a little heavier on the flavor as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm. Not still just as smooth to drink though.
But it's super smooth. So I would say this is a pretty fantastic beer. I know there's not much left. I'm going to say that for Hannah so she can at least get the taste. Excellent beer. Well-rounded flavor. It's fruity. A nice brown.
I can taste hints of that caramel in there.
Yes. You get caramel. You get a little bit of... it's kind of like an oaky over... Of what? Oh, shit. It's out?
There's a second part.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I go to Food Wars.
Which one?
Oh, fuck. First one.
None of it is filler.
I'm curious. None of it. And
this one that they just started.
None of it. Hannah, come in here. So yeah, so Witcher came out. Nope, we're on beer. No, she's got to come over here in her onesie. There you go. Put your hood on, girl. It's quite a tasty beer. This is our fantastic Hannah, who's finishing her master's degree. Wave hi to her, because she's awesome. What do you think of it? I can hear myself in your pocket.
Bo is in her pocket.
Well, that wasn't very much of a taste, was it?
It's because it was good.
It was good.
It was pretty tasty, huh?
From
So
the little tiny bit.
sorry, it was tasty.
We only had one.
Yeah, we had one can to split between the two of us.
A struggle.
It's a saddle bronc.
Yeah. Delicious beer, 4.5.
I would say 4.5 as well.
So solid score. I haven't given a high score in a while, I think.
Yeah, it's because I've been throwing IPAs at you.
In all fairness, I'm doing it to myself. So, I mean, that's a pretty damn good score from us. So 4.5. You guys are wondering why the hell we're scoring our beers. That's because we put all our beers on Untappd. UNTAPPD. Oops, I forgot to take a picture.
It's gone.
Yeah. But it's a website and app where you can score your beers and share your thoughts with others. So, yeah, head on over there and follow us. We're on there as SLYK Radio. JP's on there as
J Pizzletron.
And Shell's on there at Shell Shot Cosplay. So if you want to follow us stuffs, Mark waved at you. That was a pretty good voice announcer for radio. That was terrible. Probably couldn't do it twice. It's just like I can do Gary Busey every once in a while when I'm not paying attention. And I can also do Christopher Walken when I'm drunk.
Oh.
Super drunk, though. So
I know any accent you slip back into.
I know. I just go Scottish. Bam. So yeah. So check this beer out. Fantastic beer. Very good. Is it? I don't know if we can get it locally.
I believe so.
But always check with your local liquor stores. There's a lot of them, especially the bigger ones that can actually order stuff for you and have it brought in. So this one I would highly suggest. So go pick it up. Follow us on Untappd. But you know what, guys? That is it for us and our show. We want to remind you to make sure you go to our website, solikeyouknow.com, click on the link, and order your Higgins today, $4.99 with free shipping. Also, if you are watching us right now, please, if you would, I know this sounds pathetic, but click that like, click the love, and show some love, and share if you would like to. It'd be fantastic.
Thank you.
It's heavily appreciated. But either way, guys, that's it. Thanks for listening. Don't forget we put out new episodes every Thursday, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Spreaker and Facebook.com/SLYK Radio.
Have any empty space on your iPhone or Android phone and dying to fill it up? Download the Spreaker app and subscribe to our podcast. Stream us on Stitcher or Smart Radio. New shows every Thursday.
Yes. So Like You Know is not responsible for anything ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions, somewhere in Colorado.
And So Like You Know is completely weightless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
But your government doesn't. And don't you forget it. We love you all. You have a fantastic evening, and we will be seeing you next week.
Bye, guys.
Wait, no we won't. We will not see you next week. I'm not going to be here.
Oh.
So we can do a Wednesday show, or we can just push off another week. Either way, we will inform you. So that's up to that, or JP can just try to rock a show by himself. Whatever the fuck
We
wants.
do it.
If Mike's back, you can do a show with him.
It's like, ooh, with my milkshake mix.
So weird. Alright, love you guys. Have a fantastic evening. Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye, Mark.
Guten Tag. Bye all. And with that, we hit